In this video, I'm gonna unbox the AirPods Pro 2. We're gonna go ahead and set it up with our iPhone as well. And I'm gonna also compare it to the non-Pro version of the AirPod. Now the AirPod 2 is technically called the second generation AirPods Pro. And this new one actually has hearing aids built into it. Really powerful clinical grade hearing aids built into it too. Okay, first let me go ahead and open the box here so I could just show you what's included in the box, in the AirPods Pro box here. Here we go, and we got ourselves the usual stuff here. Let's see what's in here. A couple manuals, some more papers, no Apple sticker here. Let's set this aside. Here's the AirPod Pro in the case. Let me go ahead and open this up right here. So just a plastic wrapper. Just take that out. Okay, we'll set this aside for now. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Okay, next is a USB-C charging cable that we have. So this one does not come with the cube though. So this is just the cable. It's a nice braided cable here, USB-C on both sides. So the USB-C charger is part of the AirPod Pro. Now you won't have the cube for powering this up on the wall though, so you'll have to pick that up separately. Now you also get this right here. So this is a fitted tip right here depending on the size of your ear. So you got extra small, you got small, you got large, and you also have medium here, which is already on the actual device right here, which I'll show you. So if you want to switch from the medium to any of these sizes, you could just go ahead and take these out and then go ahead and pair them on top of your AirPods. And you basically just pull the other one out and then replace it with any one of these sizes over here. Again, the medium is what you get by default. Now let me show you the case here. So you could charge it with the USB-C cable that comes with it. You could also charge this magnetically. So you could put this on a magnetic charger and this will turn green right over here when it's charging. If you don't have a magnetic charger, I'll put one in the description below the video. So it's a little bit easier than plugging it in. You have speakers over here too. And this also works with Find My, which is the app. If you lose any of your devices, this will actually connect to Find My app. So if you lose the case or even the individual AirPods in there, you could find it that way. And I'll take one of these out to show you a little bit closer. So this is the left side, it says L on it. This is on your right ear, it will say R on it. And this is the tip that I mentioned, the medium tip that comes with it by default. So if you want to pull it out, just go ahead and grab it and pull it out. It's going to take a little bit of force here to take it out, but then this is the speaker right over here, and this should just snap right back onto it. There we go. And this has a little M. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but it says M right here for the medium tip on it. And there's a couple of new controls too this is going to have that I'll point out here. And you'll have that clinical hearing aid built into it too. So let's go ahead and pair this with our iPhone. I'm gonna put this back over here. Let's go ahead and close this up. Our next step is gonna be pairing this with our iPhone. Okay, so unlock your iPhone over here. And I also have Bluetooth turned on my iPhone as well, which you'll find in this little menu over here where you can make sure Bluetooth is turned on. That's all I need to do on my iPhone. And now, if I just open this case, I'll give it a second here. This should pop up, this little graphic right here. I just press connect over here. It should connect it in a second. Now you should get this little graphic here, and this is gonna show you a couple of new things you could do with your AirPods Pro, including adjusting the volume. I'll show you that in a second. And you could also press and hold on either AirPods to switch to noise cancellation. So this has something called noise cancellation and transparency. I'll point that out as well. Let's go ahead and skip here. Now let me actually jump into the settings menu here. We have a bunch of different controls on there. AirPods Pro. You should see this right in the settings app on your phone. Let's go in here. And here it's gonna show you the charge amount. I'm gonna show you the battery life, both for the headphones and the case, and I'll compare it with some other models here. You could go ahead and name this something different. Just click over here, and then you could type in anything you want, and then press done. So that's gonna change your AirPods name over here. I'm gonna go back. Now over here, you also have noise control. So noise cancellation, as long as this is your ear, you could turn this on and it will turn on noise cancellation. One of the best parts of the Pro is noise cancellation. The older AirPods, just the regular ones that do not have custom fittings. So these don't have those custom fitted tips, and they also don't have noise cancellation. Then press and hold AirPods. So you have some controls on the left and the right. So these are all the different controls if you want to switch the modes. So transparency lets in external sound, Adaptive actually adjusts between transparency and noise cancellation. So this is in between. And noise cancellation blocks out external sound. So these are one of the options you want to choose. And if you press and hold the AirPods, that's what you could change with it. You could also answer calls, mute and unmute, and end calls. So you could actually change one of these settings over here. The defaults are, you'll see, it says press once, press twice to do those things. Then you have some audio controls over here. So personalized volume, adjust the volume of the media in response to your environment. So you could go ahead and turn this on over here if you like. This is a good option. I would turn it on. Conversation awareness lowers the media volume and reduces background noise when you start speaking to other people. Very interesting option. I'm going to turn that on too. Loud sound reduction is on by default, which I would leave on. Automatic ear detection, you also want to leave that on here, and it will connect to your iPhone automatically here. Now you have something called spatial audio, and you could go ahead and personalize the spatial audio here. So if you click this right here, this is going to use your camera to personalize the spatial audio over here. So go ahead and set this up, very straightforward there, but it's going to give you a better sound experience here with spatial audio in my opinion. And then you have your microphone here. It's set to automatic, which is what I leave it on, but you could always change it to left or right over here. But I like it to be set to automatic. If you want to mute the sound when it's charging the case, you could go ahead and do that. Optimize battery charging is always on. And that's pretty much everything you have on this control. Always on top, you're going to see the case battery life and the AirPods battery life too. Now, if you're going from a regular AirPods to an AirPods Pro, first of all, if you don't have noise cancellation in your older one, that's a huge upgrade, noise cancellation with all the different settings that I showed you. The other big benefit is this custom fitting right here. So any old AirPods are not gonna have that, right? They just fit universally. But this new one with AirPods Pro here, you have all kinds of different ways you could fit this to your ear based on the 4 different sizes that they give you. So a great reason to upgrade. And I'll also compare them here side by side. So the AirPods Pro 2, I have it selected here. And then I have AirPods 4. This is with noise cancellation, and you have the regular one without noise cancellation. As you could see, the big difference between these two is the price. So the base AirPods Pro, $129. The noise cancellation takes it to $179, and the Pro, which I'm showing you, is $249, but that comes with noise cancellation. And then down here, you'll see this is 2 times more active noise cancellation compared to the regular noise cancellation without the Pro model. This is gonna have conversational awareness mode that I showed you. This is gonna also have spatial audio, which all of them to some extent have. And then this is gonna have that hearing test. They rolled this out in fall of 2024. So even though the AirPods were around in 2023, this came out later. This hearing test, this is basically a clinical hearing aid. So it's gonna give you a hearing test. It has hearing protection. Very interesting option here, especially for people that need more assistance here with hearing. This helps with that. This has more touch control. This is more force sensor, so you're gonna have a lot more touch control, like volume controls. You're gonna get a little bit of a better battery life with the Pro compared to the other models. And the battery life, 6 hours, that's just your AirPods. 30 hours is the listening time when you include the charging case with it. So you can see they all have the same type of 30-hour with the charging case, but this one just gets you better life on the battery just from the AirPods. And obviously you're gonna get much better audio technology here. So this is Pro level active noise cancellation versus just a regular noise cancellation with the AirPod 4 with noise cancellation. You have overall better sensors here with the Pro. So a lot of technical things that are gonna give you just much better control. And here's the control page, all the different things you could do with your AirPods Pro. And you can see this has, for example, an option where you could swipe up and down to adjust the volume. And this is over here. So when you have this in your ear, this is gonna let you actually control the volume on the Pro, which is a really nice way to actually adjust the sound level on your AirPods. Now, if you have AirPods Pro, the first version of it, I don't know if it's worth the upgrade to the second version unless you want that hearing aid feature. That one is gonna be available on the 2. And if you actually record with the microphone in this AirPod, the second one is much better than the first one too. So that's another benefit of upgrading. But otherwise, if you're coming from a different AirPod, a huge upgrade. If you're coming from an AirPod Pro though, not a huge upgrade with the second generation AirPod. But that's everything you need to know about setting up your AirPods Pro. I hope you found this video useful. I will see you on the next one.